What are your thoughts about anarchism? So I talked quite a bit. He'll be here in a few days, actually, Michael Malice, about ideas of anarchy. And his idea, or the idea of anarchists, is that any amount of government will eventually become the very kind of thing that you're referring to.
Hmm.
So there's almost no way to have a government that doesn't then try to monopolize power,
Hmm.
money, and all those kinds of
Hmm.
things. Do you think it's possible to have a government sort of on that spectrum of like anarchy, maybe libertarianism? I'm not sure how exactly the spectrum goes, but where you have a small government that protects the liberty and property rights and those kinds of things and doesn't expand to then also control the monetary system and all those other things. Is it
Agreed.
possible?
Agreed completely. It was not possible until Satoshi Nakamoto. So for the first time in history, we have a money that cannot be monopolized, cannot be corrupted, cannot be changed, cannot be weaponized, frankly. Our current monetary system is weaponized by those who can print money against those who cannot. Um, and I think when you have, at the heart of every modern economy, which even we could say the US, we pride ourselves as free market capitalists. We outcompeted communism in the 20th century. We think that this is the superior model. Um, most business people will tell you that the free market is the best allocator of resources, all of these things. But what we have at the heart of every modern economy, including the US, is an anti-capitalistic institution, which is the central bank. Um, the temptation to monopolize money throughout all of history has been too strong for anyone to resist. So even benevolent, quote unquote, dictators that have taken over, many dictators have inherited, say, an inflationary regime where society's coming apart because someone was clipping the coins or someone was printing too much money, and they'll commit to going back to a hard money standard. So they'll keep society on a gold standard, for instance, such that they cannot violate the money to benefit themselves. But inevitably over time, because it is a political institution, there's an incentive there, right? For again, to get something for nothing, to spend more than you're making through tax revenues. And with that incentive, people typically ultimately end up pursuing that inflationary path.